David, we're expecting to get some real big highlights in this game because both these teams are exceptionally athletic.
Oh, yeah, they've got the speed, they've got the strength, they've got the bounce. These teams have it all. They're about to put on a show, and guess what, Kev? We get front row seats.
It's like we're watching a bunch of Richard Jeffersons out there. Fast, athletic, and a lot of bounce.
Oh, stop.
A look at the Magic starting group. Wendell Carter is out there with Bowl. Then there's Banchero, and there's Fultz, and it's Wagner in at the two-guard spot. Now here's Porter. Smith finds Martin. And out of bounds as the Magic will gain possession. Here's Orlando now. And here's Fultz. It's Bull, top of the key. A three. The basket good off the assist from Fultz.
And you can't forget about Bull's range. After all, big men like him are expected to take the three in today's game.
And for Orlando, it's been a tough decade. Who would agree on that? And Greg, they've only won 2 playoff games since 2012.
Well, they've only made the playoffs twice in that span as well. So they've got a lot of draft picks lined up in the next few years, and they need to make good on those high picks.
And Jabari Smith, of course, with deep family ties, Greg, to the NBA.
His dad being the OG Jabari. All these guys are in that 6'10", 6'11" range, so great bloodlines.
Fultz kicks to Banchero. 6 on the shot clock. It's tipped. Martin against Fultz. And finished off by Martin.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
And he just big-boyed it right there. The height advantage he's got down low, really difficult for them to defend.
Fultz against Porter. Green deciding where to go with it. Smith for 3. Back to Green. Pass to Porter. The 3. That shot is off. And it's the Magic taking it the other way. Here he goes. Here's Banchero. Carter finds Fultz. Good ball movement here by the Magic. And yes, it's good. Bulls got 5 now.
And not a bad passing center. Carter Jr. with the solid find there that leads to a bucket.
Green with a screen on Fultz. It's Martin on the wing. Houston with a new 14. They kick it out to Green. He takes it in. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And with that lightning first step of Jalen Green, very few defenders have a chance of keeping him in front.
And Greg, one thing about that blinding speed of Green, he's got to make his reads faster as well.
I think the game is slowing down for him, though, Kevin. And that and speeding up his shot release will make him even tougher to deal with.
Now here is Carter. Here's Bull. And the dunk by Bull.
That's just too easy for Ball. Once he gets the right position, his focus there is on the finish.
Porter with the screen for Green. Driving the lane, and it's Green slamming it down.
And one of Green's best assets, his leaping ability. He's a natural athlete, very explosive.
Here's Fultz. And it goes down 2 points.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Here's Green. Markelle Fultz making his last shot. Smith surveying the D, and it's slammed in by Smith.
How about the head of steam he's able to generate right there and just gets to the rack really easy.
Wagner passes to Bull. He kicks it to Fultz. Wagner outside. Back to Fultz from deep. And again, it's Orlando with the three.
And how about the quick fire release of Fultz? It is difficult to guard. You know he's thinking about shooting as the pass is coming his way.
Porter, no luck. Magic leading by 5. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock in game. Got that bucket in no time at all. Banchero's got 5.
Yeah, his instincts are on display here. Fultz, a really good passer, excels at setting up teammates for easy looks.
Here's Green. It's hauled in by the Magic.
Why? Just why? Come on, man. Save that one for practice.
In the corner, Bull with it. Passes it to Carter. Here's Fultz. Oh, we've seen some great shots in the first quarter. No shortage of offense. Orlando out in front. They lead by 8. And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Magic. Rockets trail by 8. The post pairing for him, Smith along with Şengün. Porter Jr. is the point with Green on the wing. And it's Martin in at the small 4. That's the 5 for Houston right now. And it's Fultz with the ball for Orlando. Kicks it to Bull. The basket good off the assist from Fultz. Bull's got the lead up to 10 now for the Magic.
Yeah, inside, Bull does a great job just making subtle adjustments and utilizing that length. And despite the size disadvantage, attacking the heart of that defense.
Really unfazed. Throw his height right out the window there.
Wagner on the wing. Pass to Bull. Shot clock at 6. Again, the Magic score.
And the touch Bull has is impressive. You can tell he has a lot of confidence in that shot.
Richard, if there's one thing the Rockets want to emphasize this year, it's defense.
Yeah, no question. They've been one of the worst defensive teams in the league the past few seasons. To turn your fortunes around, you gotta focus on defense. It's the most important thing.
Just over 1 minute has passed here in the second quarter. Fultz dishes to Banchero. From downtown. Rebound by Smith. Rockets trail by 10. Crosses over. Drives to the hoop. And foul on the shot. So he'll get a chance at the line. It's going to be on Wendell Carter.
All the officials are all over that one.
This is his second trip to the free throw line. Both free throws good from Smith. And you talk to the great ball handlers, and they say, Greg, that footwork is an underappreciated aspect of it. Why is that?
It's like a dance. You're eluding the defender mostly with your feet. The ball handling part is just making sure the ball comes along for the ride.
And there's the foul. It's on Jalen Green. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
On defense, Houston, 8-point game. Wagner passes to Bull. Second chance effort and a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. That's good from Wagner.
And something about Franz Wagner, a model of consistency. As soon as he came into the league, you know what you'll get from him every night.
And with Wagner, he'll be a bigger part of this team as he grows.
Kevin, and he'll be able to contribute without being a focal point. It has a game that can blend with any other group on the floor. As his confidence grows, he'll continue to make a larger impact.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, DA?
Thanks, guys. Now, Jalen Green is on a mission. He says, every time I step on the floor, I always have something to prove to who's ever in those stands. A lot of people will hate on me or have their opinions. I'm just going to think about that when I step on the floor. I'm going to prove everybody wrong. Kevin?
That's a great chip to keep on his shoulder. David, thanks. The pass to Banchero. And stolen by Şengün. And there's the drive. And it's sent back by Carter.
How about the anticipation from Carter Jr.? Has a strong sense for when to go after that block shot. Great teamwork, punctuated by a strong finish.
Yeah, that's nice execution, running with purpose and creating an easy scoring opportunity off the break.
And now the fast break. Banchero with the ball. Wagner outside. Carter against Smith. The fadeaway. It's stolen by Green. And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. Out to Smith. Takes it inside. It doesn't go for him. The Magic go the other way with it. Magic moving the ball around. Carter down low, covered by Smith. And there's the call on Kevin Porter. That is his first foul of the game. 1:11 left in the first half. Carter, the pass to Fultz. Here's Wagner, guarded by Porter. And there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul, shot misses. He'll be shooting two.
And the Magic have been one of the league's worst offenses in recent years. In fact, it's been over a decade since they've been average in that regard. Drafting a ready-made weapon in Paolo Banchero, they hope can help them take a step in the right direction.
A new lineup here for Houston. Washington passes to Marjanovic. Misses from close range. And the Magic with possession. They're on a 12-4 run. Wagner finds Fultz. Here's Banchero. He's got 9. Bull. And the dunk by Bull.
The towering presence that is Bull. Good at staying active and going after those offensive rebounds.
Tate, the pass to Christopher. Washington with it. Pass to Christopher. And he drives in.
A quality pass, setting up a quality shot. It's just textbook basketball.
Now Fultz. Lob pass to Wagner. And through one half, it hasn't even been close.
With a score, your Rockets 17, the Magic 33.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it has been a runaway. Really an incredible game from Bol Bol.
The way he was able to finish on the block was incredible there in that first half.
The question now is, will the defense keep letting him punish them inside? Or did Coach have some new ideas for them?
Checking out the group for Jamal Mosley to start the second half. The guard pair for them, Anthony and Suggs. Isaac out there with Wagner. And it's Okiki in at the 3 slot. Outside Anthony. Passes it to Isaac. Now here's Wagner. Back to Isaac. 16 feet away. And that one good. Isaac's got the first field goal the second half for the Magic.
And he's got a quiet confidence about him, doesn't he, guys? I mean, he's thinking about shooting the ball as the pass is coming.
First team foul.
And the Rockets with possession here. They trail by 18. And that one's good. Marjanovic has got his first bucket in this one.
Yeah, heads-up aggressive play right there. Saw the smaller man on him and took it straight to the basket.
Anthony, the pass to Suggs. Fires top of the key. Offensive rebound, Isaac. He kicks it to Suggs. He dishes it to Anthony. 5 on the clock. The Magic need to get a shot off here. Tries again. And it's Suggs missing. And for Houston, they're shooting about 35% from the floor. Not much falling for them. And it's in there.
Feed the interior. Good things will happen.
Just over a minute and a half played here in the third. Anthony against Washington. Anthony, the pass to Okeke. It's stolen by Tate. He's got a clear path for the finish. Flushes it down to finish the break.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
We know mistakes lead to breaks. That's just textbook right there.
Stolen by Washington. And it's Houston on the break. He gets it in there. He's got 6.
The adjustments they've made offensively, they're putting guys in a position now to succeed.
But it took them a little while to get there. Just goes to show as long as you persevere, you'll figure your way out.
And now the first timeout called here for the Magic. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half.
Now that James Harden has left Houston, can we appreciate the 8 years he just had with the Rockets? He was an all-star every season in Clutch City.
Just rubbing it in their faces with that dunk.
He is never going to take his foot off the pedal.
And that finish shows you how dangerous he can be as a passer and a finisher.
Now, here's Washington. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Just 3 to shoot. Tate finds Marjanovic. And Marjanovic with the slam.
I'll tell you, they're right in this. We'll see if they can maintain momentum.
Things are firing on all cylinders for them right now. We'll see if they can keep it going.
Hit his leg. And the official saying it was kicked. .151 left in the third quarter of the game. Tate a screen on Anthony. Pass to Tate. And it's Jonathan Isaac with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. And you mentioned it, looking at the accomplishments for Harden and Houston, I mean, absolutely incredible.
Yeah, look, 8 seasons, and let's go down the list. 6 first-team All-NBA selections, an MVP, 3 scoring titles. Harden carried that franchise at times. Nearly got Houston to the finals, just ran into some tough luck. Well, yeah, and also the Warriors. They are tough luck.
They are. He also had the right coach, didn't he? The right coach at the right time for the right player. Out to Anthony. 6 to shoot. There's the drive. And that one is off. So Houston will take it the other way. And he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
GA, the Houston Rockets coming off back-to-back losing seasons, and that has been tough for that franchise and for the city.
And Kevin, no doubt it affects the team's morale. It's hard to find the positives and see the road ahead, but listen, you got to stay strong and focus on just getting better every day.
Back to Fultz, and too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. Smith checked in for Houston.
For your Rockets.
And it's Houston's ball. This run now up to 13-2. They kick it out to Green. Driving inside. And Bull pulls it down. Bull's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Fultz dishes to Bull. Now a timeout called by Orlando. In addition to going over the game plan and making whatever necessary adjustments have to be made, Greg, this timeout also the time for players to get rehydrated or hydrate for the first time with some Gatorade. Plenty of basketball still to be played here, and they have to get recharged.
It's a great point. Without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of a game. And that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you have got to be hydrated.
24 seconds left in the third quarter. 5 to shoot. Can't connect from short range. Right side, Martin. On the wing, Green. Outside, Martin. Nice move. And finished off by Martin.
Just so fast. I mean, it's like trying to stop a train when he's coming in for the slam.
And we've watched 3 so far in this one. The Magic lead by 5. It's the NBA on. And let's take this opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with his speed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
That's an unguardable pass, flat out. Give him credit for possessing that type of vision.
3/10 quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the 4th. Porter Jr. is the point with Green on the wing. The post pairing. And here we go with the coach's challenge. Surprise in a competitive game like this. And he's disputing the personal foul call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting it
Previous play is under review.
a lot easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these.
After review, the ruling on the floor stands.
You know, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Hey guys, here's the message Stephen Silas gave to his team. He said he just wants them to play faster. It feels like they've been too lackadaisical with the ball and that their aggressiveness just isn't there right now. Kevin, back to you.
Thank you, David.
As he gets more comfortable in unlocking his potential, we'll see Green get more comfortable in moving the ball.
Fultz kicks the ball. A shake. The basket good off the assist from Fultz. Fultz has got 6 assists in the game.
Well, he's been doing it all night. Why not go back to it?
Yeah, just keep feeding him. That guy is a man on a mission. And the defense, well, they don't have much of an answer.
Serious hops from Porter on that one, slamming it down with authority.
The pass to Wagner. It's stolen by Green. Here's Martin. It's rebounded by Fultz.
Oh, no excuse for a guy of his caliber. You've got to finish that slam. Got to be a little embarrassed by that one.
Drains it from beyond the arc.
And Fultz pulling from deep is a thing of beauty. Consistent in terms of burying those long ones from beyond.
Green against Wagner. Lock at 6. And it's Green with the jam.
Let me tell you this. If you got a vertical leap of 40 inches like Green, you're just going to be able to glide to the rim like that.
Fultz kicks the ball. And the dunk by Bull.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA. The lead is what it is right now.
Yeah, it's going to take better rim protection than that if they're going to climb out of this hole.
Big time basket there on the inside. I mean, he had to get that one up and over the big guy.
He's not going to let this game get away from them. He's going to get to the bucket and get them points.
Fultz finds Carter. And that's a foul called on Bull. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Just got a little ahead of himself going for that rebound and gets whistled for the over the back.
You have to know your positioning and where the opposition is on the floor.
Porter passes to Şengün. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
And how about Porter Jr.'s court awareness? Excellent job finding the open man with the pass.
And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
Oh, you cannot say enough great things about Fultz, just showing a willingness to take and make the big shots.
Fultz against Porter. Fires for 3. And it's Orlando with the rebound. Carter's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. It's stolen by Fultz. They get a hand on it.
And mark that one down right there. It's going to be a long time until we see him miss another one like that.
Porter passes to Smith, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. It's on Paolo Banchero. And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Magic? So the first one drops, and that brings them within 5. And that's good as he hits both of his shots.
And great work at the line there to chip away at the lead. A few more productive trips here, and things could really get interesting.
Fultz kicks to Banchero. Got a piece of it. It's stolen by Banchero. Bull, the pass to Wagner. Pass to Bull. The basket good off the assist from Fultz. Bull's got 6 points in the quarter.
And guys, this is kind of Bull's role. He's out there to score, and he does it in a variety of ways.
Green, and he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
Both free throws good from Green.
Hard to put away those nerves in these moments. Green just has to relax and take the shot.
There's 57 seconds left in the 4th. Fultz kicks to Banchero. They grab their own miss, and it goes out of bounds. That one off Fultz. A sensational block that definitely deserves another look.
Quick thinking pays off big. What a block.
And it's Smith with the ball. He brings it up for Houston. 4-point game. And it's Wagner with the rebound. Here's Orlando now. They led by as many as 18 points. Carter with it. Now Smith defending. Wagner with it. Passes to Banchero. 6 on the shot clock. Count it. And the Magic lead by 6.
Relentless in their approach, even with the game firmly in hand.
No let up with these guys. They're going for the throat now.
It's tipped. That's going to be out of bounds. The Magic will retain possession.
Great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
Yeah, I think he was hoping to maybe even get the steal, but I agree. He's still got a good outcome.
Here's Bull. So the Magic win it. A narrow win under difficult circumstances, Greg, as the visiting. David, thank you as always. And that about wraps it up.
To the backcourts, Grant. They're both very talented.
Yeah, B.A., you know I love great guard play. And, of course, each team has some serious skills at that position. So expect a fast pace of play, lots of threes. It should be one heck of a matchup.
Now let's check out the starters for the Detroit Pistons. It's Cunningham and Ivy at the 1 and the 2. Isaiah Stewart out there with Bojan Bogdanovic. And it's Duran in at the center position, filling out the middle. Here's Porter. The Pistons getting their last shot to go. Takes it inside. Cunningham with some nice D.
Unusual for him, just a lack of concentration. Fails to finish the play.
And stolen by Green. Here's Martin. And that comes off the assist by Green.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Wow, that's a defensive breakdown. Can't do that against good scores.
Now here's Cunningham. Over Porter. And it's Cunningham missing.
Couldn't quite line that one up. Just got to shake it off and move on to the next one.
And last season, the NBA mourned the passing of Hall of Famer Bob Lanier. He played his first decade with the Pistons.
A sad loss for the NBA. Now, he represented them 7 times as an all-star. But for all his greatness on the court, he'll be remembered just as much for the work he did off the court as the league's global ambassador.
And so it's Detroit with it. The Rockets getting their last shot to go. Knocks down the long J.
Can't lose track of Bogdanovic defensively, as he doesn't need much time to get his shot off.
Porter against Cunningham. Here's Şengün. And he dunks it down.
Willing passers, unselfish play. You have to appreciate this kind of offense.
Martin against Bogdanovic. No luck on that one.
Wow, he doesn't miss many of those. He's such a strong finisher and tight.
Green finds Martin. Now here's Smith. Martin a screen. Smith passes to Martin. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
And guys, what I like about the Rockets, they have stockpiled talent. I know they're young, but they focused on getting as many pieces as they can.
So what do you think the most important thing for young teams like the Rockets?
Well, B.A., it comes down to playing time. I mean, Houston has done a great job of playing their kids. But let me tell you guys, nothing substitutes for game time in the NBA. Learning by playing, that's what it's all about.
Now here's Bogdanovic. Goes back up. And there's the call on Jalen Green. That's his first foul of the game.
First personal foul. First team foul.
To the inside, Duran. The Rockets pull it in. Martin, the pass to Smith. Nice start for him, sinking his first shot.
And they may have talked about shot selection coming into this.
Cunningham outside. After missing his first attempt, now 1 for 2.
Amazing body control by Cunningham. Staying with the shot.
2 minutes.
Porter against Cunningham. Porter, the pass to Green. Six to shoot. Oh, hammer it home.
That hurt.
And he jams it home with authority.
He's shaking the hoop. He's actually shaking the whole building.
Oh, what a slam. Look here, the fans going crazy right now. Cunningham. That one won't fall. He's 1 for 3 on the day. For Houston, they've gone 5 of 6. They're rolling. Smith against Stewart, down low. Outside Bogdanovic. Pass to Duran. 1:03 left in the first quarter here. Stewart misses the baby hook. Houston in the lead. Green, the pass to Şengün. Shoots over Duran. Ooh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line.
And even from where we're sitting, you could clearly tell it was a foul.
All right, well, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Rockets.
They're unselfish. They're passing the ball well, setting up teammates, playing team basketball, and their focus.
And the other thing you notice is how determined they've been to get into the paint and get buckets around the rim.
And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
Well, the #1 overall pick in 2021, Cade Cunningham, ended up 3rd in the Rookie of the Year voting, but nevertheless had an outstanding first season.
Both free throws good from Cunningham.
He's living there tonight, a tough guy to guard without fouling. And the bonus, he's going to knock him down.
Green, the pass to Smith, and stolen by Stewart. 7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. They get it back. Bogdanovich on the wing. Here's Duran, defended by Şengün. Here's the pick. Pass to Duran. Tries yet again, and it's good on the lay-in.
Beautiful call that time up the floor. The hard screen frees him up for the bunny.
And here's Porter outside. Unable to get that one. 1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one. Rockets ahead, up 1. Let's take a quick break, and then it's on to the second. And getting it going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. All right, guys, for the Rockets, what jumps out at you stat-wise?
They are looking engaged so far, especially on offense.
And that has helped them build an advantage here, playing with good focus and good energy.
And Detroit, let's look at who they've got. It's Cunningham and Ivy at the 1 and the 2. Isaiah Stewart out there with Duran. And it's Bogdanovich in at the 3 spot.
Terrific play. This is why you run your offense through him and live with the results.
Here's Cunningham. Oh, and he brings it down with a 2-handed jam.
Too easy for Cade. He can really fly.
Porter against Cunningham. Here's Şengün, and he throws it down. What a terrific lead pass.
He knew exactly where his man was going to be. Outstanding lead pass. Hey, I gotta admit, I like how the Rockets are approaching their rebuild. This summer, drafting Jabari Smith and Tari Eason, 2 versatile forwards to go with the other young talents. It feels like the picture is starting to come into focus in Houston.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Well, guys, the Pistons focusing on improving their scoring. Coach Dwayne Casey said, quote, "This is an offensive league. In today's game, you've got to be able to shoot the 3 because you can't make enough 2s to win. It's tough to defend the 3, so you've got to keep that scoreboard moving." Back to you.
Floor spacing at a premium, Allie. Thank you. Martin, the pass to Smith. From deep. Detroit with a rebound. Closed the net on 2 minutes played here in the second. Out to the right wing. Back to Stewart. It's tipped. Martin outside. The rebound by Stewart. The Pistons trailing. There's Bogdanovich with the 3. Nice. Gets his second bucket. He's 2 for 4 now.
One of the main weapons Bogdanovich brings, a dead-eye three-point shooter with impressive range.
Şengün, a screen on Cunningham. Here's Porter. There's the drive. The Pistons clear it. Duran's got 4 rebounds now. The Pistons have gone 3 of 3 to begin the second. Soft touch off the glass. Ivy's got his first points of the game.
This is how you move the rock. Cade Cunningham showing a real desire to involve his teammates.
Porter's pass to Şengün. Outside for Porter. To the paint. Second quarter play, almost 3 minutes gone here. Pass to Ivy from outside the arc. The shot's good on the assist by Cunningham. Cunningham's got 3 assists now in this one. And an important part of every team's game. A look at the hustle stats for the Pistons.
The way they've been going after steals in this game, it has been super impressive. They are wreaking havoc right now.
And not only that, you like how they're turning defense into offense, forcing turnovers and capitalizing.
We've seen a lot of coaches make the transition from college to the NBA. Smitty, what are the biggest challenges in making that leap, you think?
I think gaining trust from your players is totally different from the NBA and college. Also, the pace of the game, not the speed of the players, but the flow of gameplay itself. And finding the soft spot in an NBA defense is much harder than it is in college.
Here's Duren. Bogdanovich from long range. And the Pistons, another three.
We know Bogdanovich likes this shot. He seems very sure of himself shooting from the corner.
Outside Porter to stop the run. The Rockets with another miss.
The other team just looks more in sync and is riding the momentum.
You know what? This has always been a debate. Do you take the timeout or do you let your guys try to fight through it?
Stewart, screen on Martin. There's Bogdanovich with the three. Nails it from three. And now it's an 11-point Pistons lead.
Just incredible. I mean, he's really making it rain out there, knocking them down one after another.
Yeah, the defense has allowed him to get into a rhythm from there, and he's been relentless.
This game's taken on a whole new look thanks to this run.
I totally agree. They just can't be stopped. They're just firing on all cylinders.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
Cunningham against Porter. Pass to Ivy. Rebounded by Green. Houston has gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. Now Martin. Back to Green. Lets the three fly. Detroit with a rebound. There's 18 seconds left to play in the first half. Bogdanovich on the wing from behind the arc. And the Pistons, another three.
Beautiful pass. At his size, Cunningham sees the whole floor.
On the attack, Green. Bojan Bogdanovich has been leading the charge for the Pistons. What a game from deep, making 5 trays. As we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it's been a runaway. I'll tell you, one guy who's been getting it done is Bojan Bogdanovich.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
This is his challenge, to continue to dominate, to help them try to close strong here in the second half.
Oh, wow! He went way up. Oh, I love this guy. Even when they're trailing, he works hard to put on a show.
Hey, that might be just what they need right now.
And this kind of selflessness is great to see. Textbook positioning to draw the charge.
That's their first personal foul.
Washington against Hayes. Pass to Christopher. Here's Marjanovic. 5 on the clock. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist.
That's good planning, and that's good execution. And that's a great look.
And in Jaden Ivey and Jalen Duren, the Pistons taking arguably the 2 best athletes in the 22 draft. The youth movement is on, and Detroit is definitely fun to watch.
Washington against Hayes. To the middle. Here's Marjanovic. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Wow. Pretty much an unbelievable slam there, B.A.
And you got that right. Burks passes to Wiseman. Here's Hayes. He's guarded by Washington. Now here's Hayes. Well, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Oh, it's stolen. It's Christopher on the wing, defended by Burks. Off target with the three. Detroit has gone 7 of 9 from three-point range so far. On the wing, Burks. Pass to Hayes. Oh, from deep. It's hauled in by Marjanovic. The Rockets have gone 3 of 5 from the field in this third quarter. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. It's on Alec Burks.
I don't mind that. I mean, they met him at the rim and temporarily prevented the points.
Second free throw, no good.
The Pistons have been in rebuild mode for a while. They've stockpiled a lot of young talent. This is when things should start to come together.
Second team foul.
Hayes against Washington. Pass to Christopher. The three. And it's Wiseman with the rebound. So, Smitty, you think the Pistons are ready to become the bad boys of the league again?
B.A., they're not really that kind of team. They're built more around offensive firepower, not the defense and rebounding that was their trademark in the old days.
Here's Tate. Ooh, rejected by Wiseman. And he recovers it. Detroit shooting has been excellent so far, around 56%. Diallo passes to Wiseman. Played it in with a nice touch off the window. And the Pistons lead by 13.
Like a matador. Olé! There was no defense. That has to be one of the easier shots I've seen tonight.
And this is what happens when you start to break your opponent's spirit. The resistance is no longer there.
1:44 left to play in the third quarter of basketball. Inside, here's Diallo. An easy 2 on the layup.
Another shot right in the lane. That's been their MO this evening.
They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
Pass to Marjanovic. And he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
And what an aggressive move to the rim. He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now.
Boy, it's not hard to feel inspired after a teammate makes that kind of finish.
The problem is your opponent is making big plays as well. I'll be curious to see the response.
I just love the strong finish there inside.
Man, he's got that dunker's mindset, doesn't he? Always ready to pounce. Let's get a quick check of the scoring breakdown here for the Pistons.
It's just a passing clinic from them in this game. Solid communication and unselfish play all around.
And I also have to praise them for their three-point shooting. They're showing a lot of confidence, letting them fly from deep.
And it's a completely new group for the Pistons. Cunningham outside. Pass to Duren. And it's going to be a goaltending call here, so they will count the bucket.
Well, at least the D was going for it, but he got to the ball just a moment late.
Here's Washington. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. .27 seconds left in the third.
And he brings this game a little closer using a huge one-hand slam.
That's a great way to get your team back into it. And here's Cunningham. He's got 6. Pass to Ivy. And he says right back at you with a big dunk of his own.
Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish. And the free throw, no good. It's Christopher on the wing, defended by Bogdanovic. Cunningham on the wing. And so it's Detroit liking their chances, ending the quarter with a 15-point lead. They put in work down low. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist to the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
This is why you preach teamwork. Some of the most spectacular plays are the ones where guys are feeding off one another.
Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. Setting the floor for the Pistons. It's Cunningham and Ivy at the 1 and the 2. Duran out there with Isaiah Stewart. And it's Bogdanovich in at the 3 slot.
Woo, woo! Hey, Cunningham. That's nasty.
Porter, the pass to Şengün. That one drops, and it comes off an assist from Porter.
Nice job. Those passes have to be right on the money around the painted area.
Porter against Cunningham. Outside Bogdanovich. Stewart, a screen on Porter. 5 to shoot. Bogdanovich passes to Cunningham. Here's Stewart, right wing. And here's Duran for 3. Pass to Cunningham. He takes it in, and he bangs it home with one hand.
So slithery and hard to stop on the drive. Cunningham just knows how to maneuver through defenses.
Porter, the pass to Green. No good with the triple. For Detroit, they've gotten half of their attempts to fall in the 4th. 2 for 4 now. And stolen by Green. Porter finds Green. Back to Porter. 4-3. Pure from 3-point range. Porter's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Outside Bogdanovich. Back to Cunningham.
Rockets foul. KJ Martin. First personal foul. First team foul.
Two minutes gone by here in the 4th. Outside Bogdanovich. 3-pointer Stewart. It's rebounded by Şengün. Şengün's got 4 rebounds now. For 3, Smith. Rebounded by the Pistons. Stewart's got his 5th rebound in this one. There's Bogdanovich with the 3. Smith with the rebound. Houston has gone 1 for 3 in the 4th quarter from range. Martin with the ball. Picked up by Cunningham.
First personal foul. First team foul.
And he knocks down the first one.
At the line for Houston, KJ Martin.
Good on both. Over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the 4th. Here's Cunningham with the drive.
What? Wait. Hey, dunks are always for the big boys.
Emphatic move by the point guard.
Forget just laying it in. He wanted to make...
Okay.
My
Goodness!
That is
Cocked it back and fired it home!
Oh, indeed. Filthy. I mean, just the arena is stunned.
He's got a deep bag of tricks to dig into.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Cunningham outside. Got a hand on it. Green with the ball. Guarded by Stewart. A nice shot by Smith.
That close in against a way shorter defender, you could just put up 2.
Pass to Duran. Here's Cunningham. Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've played about 3.5 minutes into the 4th quarter here. Shot clock at 6. Takes the 3. Bogdanovich, no good. The Rockets have gotten 4 shots out of 6 attempts to drop so far in the 4th. No good there. That would have cut it to single digits. Pass to Stewart. Here's Ivy. He's guarded by Martin. Here's Ivy. Again, the miss by the Pistons. Well, the Rockets shooting 51%. Good clip from the field. Smith. Some solid defense from Stewart. Outside Bogdanovich. Let's go with a 3. Detroit, no good that time either.
Honestly, they're just down by too much to mount a comeback.
And you know, disappointment starts to set in a little bit. You fought all night, just wasn't meant to be.
Now, I know he makes it look easy, but it takes incredible physical tools to pull that off.
Athleticism and explosion. Hits the trifecta.
Excellent effort on the road. They've literally sucked the energy out of this arena.
And when you're on the road, you can't be tentative coming into a game like this. I thought their aggressive approach was the difference.
Martin with the bucket.
Exchanging buckets from downtown. That's been a staple of tonight's game.
Hey, players love competition, and the fans love it as well.
So we see the Pistons get the win here. Boy, a nice win on the road. By the time this...
Well, we've got two teams here that are known for their half-court offenses. You're not going to see either side get out and run very often.
No, they love to slow it down. They love to come down and set the table for what they want to run. And the interesting thing, Kevin, is they've got a ton of options that they can trick defenders into thinking something's coming that's not. So this little chess match is going to be a good one.
And a look at the starters for the Pistons. The backcourt guards are Cunningham and Ivy. Bogdanovich out there with Isaiah Stewart. And it's Duren in at center. Now Cunningham. Following Franz Wagner's three-point attempt. A nice shot by Bogdanovich.
Now, what a great option he gives them on every possession.
And so it's Fultz who brings up the ball for Orlando. Pass to Banchero. And stolen by Bogdanovich. Now, here's Ivy. Guarded by Fultz. Stewart with the screen on Fultz. The shot by Ivy, no good.
And when you look at the complete game of the Detroit Pistons, there are struggles on both ends of the floor, which I'm sure can feel discouraging at times.
Fultz, the pass to Bull. Goes to the reverse layup and drops it in.
Yeah, inside, Bull does a great job just making subtle adjustments and utilizing that length.
Cunningham against Fultz. And looking at the Pistons' recent performance, Greg, which end would you want to see improve first?
Kevin, I'd have to say defense. More stops means more chances in the open floor, and it would help them keep games competitive.
And Brent, what about the play of Cunningham?
Well, he had a solid first year in the league, especially with the added pressure of being the #1 pick. Kind of a tough situation playing in Detroit for a team that's exploring a lot of young talent. So not only do you have to perform, you have to find a way to lead. And I think the expectations around Cade Cunningham were fulfilled for the Detroit Pistons.
And the shot goes down.
Constant contact from Cade Cunningham is going to happen on the inside, and he doesn't seem to mind it.
Driving in and stolen by Ivy. And now Ivy running the floor all by himself. Shoots over Wagner. The shot by Ivy, no good. Orlando's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Here's Banchero. Had a hand on it. Pass to Fultz. Here's Bull. Just 5 on the clock. Goes back up. That's good from Fultz on the assist by Bull.
And at 7-2, Bull has incredible vision, including noticing when his teammates are open.
Traps in the tray. Bogdanovich has got 5 now.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Fultz against Cunningham. And that one's good. Wagner.
I really like the awareness from Fultz. It has an ability to know when one of his guys is wide open.
Ivy passes to Stewart. And the dunk by Stewart.
And for a power forward, he can sure get up. I mean, because of that leaping ability, it kind of offsets his height disadvantage.
Now here's Fultz. Inside. Bull, that's good. Bull's got his second basket.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
Now here's Bull. Following the miss by Cade Cunningham. Fultz kicks to Bull. Fultz the pass to Bull. And now the first timeout called here for the Magic.
And as things present themselves throughout a game, teams have to adapt on the fly.
And timeouts are a wonderful opportunity to just settle in and recollect the thoughts of your entire team. Not just the guys playing, but the entire team.
Give it up again to the 407 Dusty.
We've got 1:18 left to play in the first quarter. And it's Carter missing.
I saw a green light there. The D's not going to get away with that kind of lapse all that often here tonight.
And Bogdanovich kicks to Ivy. Back to Bogdanovich. Out to the right wing. Ivy passes to Duren. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Cunningham, and it's blocked. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Pistons will retain possession. And that kind of stifling effort on defense needs another look.
And right out of the gate, trying to set the tone defensively, you gotta love that energy.
Tries to save it, and they'll turn it over. Could not get off his shot. A 4-second violation. 50 seconds left here in the first quarter. Cunningham against Fultz. Wagner kicks to Bull. Back to Wagner. Three-pointer. Duran pulls it in.
Well, even though he misses that one, the defense has got to talk about that. And that's a bad miscue. And you can't give up looks like that all game long.
Cunningham nails the baby hook. Cunningham's got 6.
Got to have poise and you got to have body control. And Cunningham displayed both on that play.
Fultz kicks to Wagner. Another miss by Orlando. And here's Cunningham. Back to Bogdanovich.
And you watch Bull on the defensive end, boy, he's got a lot of potential, especially as he adds strength to that frame.
A good close contest so far.
Please give a big round of applause for your Magic Youth Dance Team.
And some good action in the books as we get back to the game. That's been pretty close here so far. And guys, looking at what you've seen so far from the Pistons, what do you think?
Well, they've been aggressive from the beginning, particularly on the offensive end.
Well, if they wanted to start well, this would be it. They seized momentum right away, and they just didn't let it go in that quarter.
They've got Wendell Carter. Franz Wagner is out there with Fultz. Then there's Bull. And it's Banchero in at the 3 spot. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Magic. Now here's Fultz. Shot clock at 6. Outside Carter. Rebounded by the Pistons.
And the Magic right now, missing that franchise player, might have one of their young talents develop into that, but currently they lack that star.
And as we know, Greg, the NBA is a star-driven league.
Hard to contend without a top 10 player on the roster. The Magic have been patient in their approach, and one player taking a leap this season would be huge.
Now here's Fultz. In the corner, Bull with it. The basket good off the assist from Fultz. Fultz has got his 5th assist in this one. Pistons leading by 3. Here's Cunningham. Nice defense from Wagner.
There's a little bit of pressure on him, but not enough to cause him to miss a shot that's in that close.
Banchero kicks to Fultz. Right wing to the middle. Bull with it. 7 points in the game. His 3-pointers off the mark. Stewart with the bounce pass. Outside Bogdanovich. There's the pass to Stewart. Down low. Ivy with the bucket. And the Pistons lead by 5.
Look, if you're a big man that feeds the little guy, man, you deserve the ball back. Nice look from Stewart.
Fultz the pass to Bull. It's hauled in by Stewart.
Well, he wants that one over again, I guarantee that. Nobody's even in the neighborhood.
Kicks it out to Bogdanovich. Pass to Stewart. Bogdanovich looking around. From the arc. And another 3 for Detroit.
And I'm a fan of that guy when he's shooting it from deep. Bogdanovich looks good every time it leaves his hands.
Now, here's Wagner. He's got 5. Offline from the high post. Cunningham up top, defended by Carter. Outside Bogdanovich. Another three for Detroit.
And Bray, you were a pretty versatile player. Which of your skills was the most difficult to master?
Well, I think going inside and finishing, going in over big physical guys who could either block your shot or send you to the deck pretty quick. So going in and having confidence to finish around the basket is certainly a skill.
And the Magic making a change here. Anthony's checked in. About 3 minutes played so far in the second quarter. Bull can't hit.
2 minutes remaining.
And so it's Bogdanovich who brings up the ball for the Detroit Pistons. In the second quarter, they've given up just 3 points. They set the pick to the inside and stolen by Bull. Anthony with it, now defended by Cunningham. Once again off the mark, Orlando. Pistons leading by 11. Outside, Bogdanovich. To the paint. Now, here's Stewart. To the wing on the left. Pass to Duran. The Pistons need to get off a shot here. Anthony down low. Kicks it to Bull. Over Cunningham. Misses and the dry spell continues.
He's getting good looks on the floor, but he simply cannot bury anything right now. He's got to stay confident, though, because everyone knows he can hit those shots.
Bogdanovich, no luck. The Magic trail by 11. Here's Anthony with the drive. That's tipped, and he's able to get it back. Second shot opportunity. Draws contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
What a play there. The hoop plus the harm.
So Detroit ends up going with the new group, and he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here. And Wendell Carter Jr., Greg, one of the better rebounders in the NBA.
And Kevin, his numbers kind of sneak up on you. I mean, great job of clearing the glass and getting the break started. Still underrated as a rebounder, but is making a name for himself.
And Wiseman will go vertical.
Orlando's gotten into trouble with the three ball in the second quarter, only hitting 1 of 5 attempts. Wiseman with the rebound.
And you're just not going to see him do that very often. Usually when he rises up, there's a guarantee it's going down.
12 seconds left to play in the first half. Anthony, the pass to Suggs. Here's Wagner. And Wiseman sends it back.
And Wiseman using the length, swatting that one away.
Here's Isaac. That'll do it for the first half. It's Detroit. By Dave And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Bojan Bogdanovich with a strong contribution so far in this one.
Well, through the first two, he has been nothing short of a marksman from deep.
Yeah, you would hope the defense at least would start to consider creeping up on him just a little bit.
And on the floor for Dwayne Casey starting the second half. We've got Alec Burks. Bagley is out there with James Wiseman. Then it's Hamidou Diallo. And it's Hayes in at the point.
Wiseman clever on that pick and roll, finds the space.
There's a screen. Anthony, the pass to Wagner. 4-on-3 break, and he lobs it up toward the rim. And now the fast break. Anthony with the ball. And it's Wagner missing.
And what should have been a simple pass and finish ends up in a missed opportunity on that alley-oop attempt.
Yeah, you'd like to keep things a little more simple, and that was a play that didn't quite develop the way they wanted it.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Time called here. The Magic decide to talk it over. Here's Hayes. He keeps it alive, and Bagley able to finish. And the Pistons lead by 15.
Well, Bagley can move around you and get slender out there to find room on the floor to collect offensive rebound.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And as I watch Cole out there, Kevin, I just love the progression he's made. The young man's put the work in to improve his game and really only starting to scratch the surface.
For Cole Anthony, GA, this team believes in his future.
I mean, he's a competitive kid and knows how to play the right way. And now he understands how to play winning basketball. And that's no bias from me. That's just my analysis.
Diallo kicks to Wiseman. Burks in the corner. A three-pointer is right on target. Burks has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Time call here. The Magic decide to talk it over.
It's time for teaser.
So a new group on the floor for Orlando. Over a minute and a half into the third quarter of action. Into the lane. And the basket is good. Got it to go through on the contact, so a free throw coming up. A great opportunity for a three-point play. Orlando shooting their 4th shot at the foul line here.
And the length and speed of Fultz makes him deadly. Excellent at shooting the ball and a super aggressive defender.
Now, here's Burks. Wiseman with a wide-open look. Off target from three-point range. The Magic trail by 13 to the inside. Bull, and the dunk by Bull.
That's just too easy for Ball. Once he gets the right position, his focus there is on the finish.
And finished off by Wiseman.
How about that one? Able to maintain control and finish the play.
And a different look here for the Pistons. Stewart's checked in for Marvin Bagley. Bogdanovich comes in for Diallo. Ivy's checked in for Burks. And it's Cunningham in for Hayes. Now here's Fultz. He has 5. To the wing right side. Here's Bull. And it's off from three-point range. Pistons leading by 14. To the middle. Outside, Bogdanovich. Stewart, a screen for Bogdanovich. Detroit, no good that time either.
Well, that's not a shot he's ever going to pass up, and he shouldn't. Despite the miss, no defender anywhere near him. He's got to shoot that one.
Good, and the assist goes to Cunningham. Bogdanovich has got 14.
Defense making it pretty easy for Cade Cunningham here. You can't leave someone wide open on this team.
The Pistons making a change here. Duran's checked in. And it's Fultz with the ball for the Magic. Trailing by 17. Wagner outside. And the 3 off target. The Pistons have gotten 5 of 8 shots to fall for them in the third quarter. A nice 62% from the field.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Ivy passes to Cunningham. It's Bogdanovich on the wing. Stewart with the screen on Fultz. Bogdanovich, no luck. Orlando's gone 0-2 from deep to start things here in the second half. And Greg, beyond the lottery picks, this Pistons team has a lot of young players looking to make a name for themselves.
Second-round picks are guys let go by their first team. There's an underdog quality to the roster. Guys hungry to prove they belong.
The Magic shooting their 5th attempt at the line in the game.
And like his father, Manute, Bull's combination of size and scoring is very unique. The key for him is just staying healthy. And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Maybe trying to find a little bit more space and ball movement to get guys open at the three-point line.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Thanks very much. The reviews have been good for the league's moves to eliminate foul calls on non-basketball moves. The NBA said it wanted the game to be played, not manipulated. Draymond Green says it helps to know that you'll have more of a fair opportunity as a defender. Guys can't just cheat the system. Kevin, back to you.
That's great to see, David. Thank you. He muscles it in through the contact, and they call the foul. He's on his way to the free throw line. For Orlando, they have made 3 of 5 free throw attempts.
And last season, as a team. They knocked down 79% of their free throws, so those are numbers you'll be happy with.
Now, here's Cunningham. Outside, Bogdanovich. Passes it to Ivy. The Pistons working the ball around now. And slam dunk by Ivy.
Oh, that's straight TNT, baby. Explosive.
That was pretty, and he just has that effortless knack for getting inside. Here's Fultz. He has 5. Shot clock at 5. Out left to the wing. Here's Bull. Out to Carter. Fires the 3. Doesn't get it to drop for him. And so it's the Detroit Pistons. Their lead at 15 going into the break. Their strategy has been clear. And we reach the 4th quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. The Magic trail by 15. Cole is out there with Wendell Carter. Then there's Banchero. Then it's Markelle Fultz. And it's Wagner into the shooting guard position. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Magic.
That's pretty much not how they want to defend the three-point line. Somebody's got to shadow him out there.
Here's Cunningham. Stewart up top. Back to Cunningham. 6 to shoot. Here's Ivy. He feeds it to Bogdanovich. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D.
How about the attitude of Bogdanovich? When he's got it going, he's looking to fire it every time.
Down low. Wagner outside. Lets the 3 fly. Duren pulls it in. Duren's got 9 rebounds now tonight. Cunningham on the wing. Guarded by Fultz. And here's Bogdanovich for 3. Good, and the assist goes to Cunningham. Cunningham's got his 5th assist in this one. Fultz kicks to Banchero. And they come right back with their own 3-pointer.
Nice answer back there. Love to see the competitiveness.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the 3-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
Inside. Bogdanovich, no luck. The Magic trail by 14. Wagner finds Carter. Now, here's Banchero. That 3 off the mark.
Looks like the game plan is they're willing to give him that kind of shot. It worked out for them this time, but if they give it to him again, I bet 3 points are coming.
And the pass to Bogdanovich. To the paint. Here's Duren. Second chance shot, and the layup is up and in. And the Pistons lead by 16.
I love Bogdanovich's ability to put the team first. When he sees one of his guys open, he's a willing ball mover.
And the foul called on Bojan Bogdanović. That's his 3rd foul of the game. Wagner's checked in for Orlando. We're in the 4th quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone. Here's Wagner. Unable to get that one. Detroit leading by 16. Cunningham passes to Stewart. Kicks it out to Bogdanovich. Fires the 3. Good for his 8th field goal. He's attempted a dozen shots.
And looking at the stats, Bojan, one of the more prolific corner 3 shooters. He loves that spot.
Ball, he's checked in for Wagner. And so it's Carter who brings the ball up for the Magic. In the corner, Bull with it. Carter outside. Over to the wing. Launches a 3. Bull can't hit.
And it's still a rare sight to see rebound numbers like the ones he's had tonight.
Well, this kind of effort will energize the team and get you going, just gobbling up every board.
Duren the pass to Stewart. And And another three for Detroit.
And Stewart just preparing himself ahead of the catch to be in rhythm for that jumper.
To stop the run, it's blocked. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
You know, give them credit for still battling here down the stretch, but I think it's too little too late.
Now a timeout called by Orlando. They're behind by 22. 1:30 left in the game. Orlando making some changes. Isaac's checked in for Carter. Gary Harris comes in for Wagner. And Anthony subbed in for Fultz. Pistons leading by 22. The shot by Stewart with no one around. And a miss there on the triple.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for Detroit.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Bojan Bogdanovic.
Just knows how to fill it up, and that's exactly what he did tonight. Nobody that they assigned to him could really get a handle on him.
Bogdanovic with it, picked up by Banchero, and a wide open look for Cunningham. That falls. Nice feed that time from Bogdanovic.
But the truth is they've had control of this game.
Yeah, looks like a veteran team tonight, getting out on the road, playing with assertiveness, confidence, fully in control for this win.
Feeds it to Anthony, and he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. And we got to take a second look to admire that outstanding block.
And boy, did he get up quick to reject that shot. That's as fundamental as defense gets.
35 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Stewart misses.
Boy, I'd love to see him just get a smidge closer to the basket. Once he sees a few shots go in from there, that might open up everything from distance.
Outside, Bogdanovic puts up a three, gets the three-pointer to fall.
And guys, he's been a one-man air raid coming at them time and time again.
Kind of like he's in his living room right now. He's found a comfort zone. Once he gets that, the defense knows they're in trouble.
An offensive mastery right there. I mean, great move in the lane and then the flush.
With just no way for the D to handle it. And so it's the Pistons taking care of business here. This one was over well before the final buzzer.
ready for some NBA basketball. Well, Doris, we're expecting most of the action to come out of the backcourt of this game.
No, exactly, B.A. Both teams are led by their terrific guard play. The outcome of this game likely hinges on the respective performances of those two positions.
Here are the starters for Houston. Porter Jr. and Green are the backcourt set. Smith plays the 4 with Şengün at center. And it's Martin in at the 3. And Bankero gets it to go.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
Now here's Fultz. And he drives in. Smith with the rebound. Outside, Green. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Well, you love the activity out there. What a play. This guy is busy on the offensive end.
Porter against Fultz. Pass to Wagner. Here's Bankero. There's the 3. And that one's good. That makes him 2 for 3.
We've seen this from Wagner over and over. This guy understands when a man is open. He's got the timing and the touch to make the pass. There are a couple things that stand out right away when I think about Franz Wagner. The first is what a great cutter he is. Timing, feel, when to go, when not to. And he's also very capable putting it on the deck and driving open areas.
Sharp movement is part of what makes Wagner such a tough cover, Doris.
Yeah, and I think, B.A., he's going to stay a tough cover for a long time. He's got excellent instincts, strong fundamentals. Wagner's game is only going to grow the more experience he gets.
Here's Bankero. He's got 5. Pass to Bull. Wagner outside. Here's Bull. Clock at 4. He shoots it. The 3 from Bankero. And the rebound goes to the Rockets. Outside, Green. Here's Şengün. 3-pointer off the mark. The Magic have gone 2 for 5 here in the first. The 3 from Bankero. That one doesn't go. He's just 2 for 5. The Rockets have gone 1 for 3 so far. Porter with it. Fultz picks him up. Porter, the pass to Şengün. Stolen by Carter. Down low. Oh, and a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
At the end of the day, though, it's 2 points. Don't hang your heads. Let's get refocused and play with more patience. How good a playmaker are we watching? Always leading, always trying to create for others.
Fultz against Porter. Back to Fultz. Pass to Bull. And he slams it in one-handed.
Well, Markelle Fultz continues to develop his floor awareness. Passes like that will create all kinds of chemistry.
And you know, offense has been the problem for the Magic. Near the bottom of the league for several years now. Lack of efficiency for extended stretches.
Blocked! And they get it back. Here's Porter. And that one's long.
Well, if the defense gives him that shot next time, they could get burned. I think he's just a little bit out of rhythm.
Pass to Bull. Wagner outside. Fires for 3. Rebounded by Green. And for the Magic, worst offensive rating in 2022.
Yeah, and the second worst rating in 2021 as well. It's an issue they have been trying to address. It's limited their ability to get back into the playoffs.
Now here's Porter. 6 on the shot clock. And there's the lob. Tipped. Up top, Fultz. He's guarded by Porter. Wagner, the pass to Carter. Pass to Bull. Here's Bankero. He's guarded by Martin. Bankero, no good. And the fans love seeing incredible moments on defense like that block.
And that kind of rejection early on energizes your squad. The coaching staff just loves this kind of hustle.
Houston has gone 0 for 2 from outside. Porter against Fultz. Porter, the pass to Green. Outside Porter. Şengün, the screen. Porter finds Şengün. Bull grabs the board.
Probably should have scored there. He usually does.
Fultz passes to Carter. Şengün with a double team. Porter against Fultz. Out to the wing. Carter inside. The Magic need to put one up here. Banchero no good. Green up top. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
There's no debate there. He got hammered.
First free throw is good.
Shooting for Houston, Jalen Green. At the line for
And both free throws good for Green. He gets it up. That misses. Would have counted had it gone. So at the end of one quarter of play, still a close game. Magic out in front.
your Magic Youth Dance Team.
And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter. We'll see what happens here in the second. And for the Magic guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
It's simple. The main takeaway from the first quarter is they're winning this game with defense.
I think across the board, a number of guys have done a great job guarding multiple positions.
We've got Wendell Carter. Markelle Fultz is out there with Franz Wagner. Then there's Banchero, and it's Bull in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the group starting the second quarter for the Magic. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Well, guys, it's a new day in Orlando. Magic head coach Jamal Mosley continues to lay the foundation for the team they want to be. A, quote, tough-talking, tied-together defensive team that plays offensively with pace, space, and the pass. Brian, say that 5 times fast.
Well done, Allie. Thank you. It'll be fun to watch him build. Outside, Green to the inside. Fultz with it. Green picks him up. Here's Bull, and he takes that one up and powers it through.
Got to give him credit for jumping on the ball and making the most at the other end.
Boy, inexcusable at this point of the game. They got to be more composed in these moments.
Boy, in a tight game like this, that can change the whole tone. It helps your opponent get into a little bit of a rhythm.
And you like the balance here, not just falling in love with the 3-ball.
All right, guys, what do you think so far on the offensive approach for Orlando?
They've been really going at the defense in the painted area, and so far the opposition really hasn't had an answer for them.
And they've also done a really good job taking advantage of miscues. Their defense has been stifling at this one.
And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. Boy, you look at Jalen Green, all the tools to be a star.
It may take some time. Now, growing up, he was always the most talented, but he is a gym rat and a worker, a grinder. So I bet on him to reach his full potential soon.
Doris, the last few years, we've seen teams put together rosters loaded with talent, but it hasn't always translated to rings.
I think what we've learned, Brian, is that just accumulating talent is not enough to win in this league. What you have to find is a team that fits together well in terms of the individual parts. There also has to be that elusive chemistry. You can't define it, hard to win without it.
This one for 3. 3 shots, 3 baskets. Great efficiency so far.
That right there, that's the kind of look this system is designed to create.
Pass to Wagner. Outside Carter. Outside Fultz. Back to Carter. Ooh, stolen by Smith. On the wing, Green, defended by Wagner. Green against Wagner. Green, the pass to Smith. Up and over Carter. And there's Smith. That one's good on the assist by Green.
That's the idea. You work the ball into that area. It's a sweet spot.
Wagner with a screen. Fultz finds Wagner. Kept alive. Tries again. Outside Carter. Just 5 on the clock. To the wing, right side. Wagner inside. He's guarded by Porter. Back to Fultz. Goes up again. He's off on that one. And Houston the other way now. Here's Porter. And then Porter with the dunk.
Wow. Always fun to see point guards who can elevate above the rim like that.
Oh, a strong mindset and even stronger finish.
Boy, it's incredible how much explosive scoring ability can come from the lead guard position. That is a big-time play.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
Green against Wagner.
Magic foul. Paulo Banchero. Second personal foul. Second team foul.
1:10 left to play in the first half. Outside for Porter. Sent away. Here's Banchero. He's got 5. Fultz finds Carter. Back to Fultz. To the paint. 2-on-1 as they jump out on the break. Second chance effort. Outside for Porter. Here's Green.
Oh my goodness! Yikes! What a finish. It takes some serious bounce to pull that off.
That right there is next level agility, Grant.
And you add in the creativity with all the dunks out there, and we've seen some. That one stands out.
Carter can't get it to go. Houston has gone 2 for 2 from the arc here in the second. Porter the pass to Green. Here's Martin. It's hauled in by the Magic.
Wow, he doesn't miss many of those. He's such a strong finisher and tight.
Wagner for 3. Smith with the rebound. Smith's got 4 rebounds now. Here's Green. And he dumps it down right as the buzzer sounded. Wow!
Oh, nice one-handed jam there, BA.
Hey, little exclamation point. And so a close game as we wrap up the first half of play. The Rockets on top, up 5. And we'll step away briefly, but get... We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Nice game. Great performance by Jalen Green.
Yeah, they've done an amazing job of creating room to operate for him. And then, of course, executing.
One of the things every player is after is efficiency at the offensive end. And, boy, this young guy has done just that.
So, on the floor for Houston, Josh Christopher is out there with Washington. Then there's Jayshawn Tate. Then it's Boban Marjanovic. Washington left side. And it's Cole Anthony with a foul. That's his first foul.
These calls can be so difficult for officials to make.
Now here's Washington. To the middle. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
I like that. I mean, some physical play inside. He's not about to give up any easy baskets.
Both shots good from the strike. Orlando trailing here. Anthony outside. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
One of the highlights of the 2022 All-Star Weekend, of course, Cole Anthony in the dunk contest, using his dad, our 2K colleague, Greg, as a prop. The way he's shooting free throws tonight, you simply don't want to put him there.
Inside, Marjanovic. And he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
Oh, not the defensive effort they need to cut into the lead.
Boy, good call. You have to at least try to protect the rim.
They're just too slow to react. You can't afford to sleepwalk through possessions. What's going on out there?
And despite the size mismatch, getting a little aggressive down there in the paint.
Some guys just relish the challenge. Find a way, and he does.
And we're just about a minute and a half into the third quarter of basketball. Here's Christopher. It's rebounded by Wagner. All right, so Cole Anthony's in the dunk contest. How would you rate his dad Greg's performance, Doris?
B.A., I'm giving Greg a 2 out of 10. No, that's not true. It was great to see Cole create his own career path. Greg is so proud. The future's so bright for Cole. Settle in, Greg. Going to be a long career for your young one. Well, as soon as you recognize the size mismatch, you have to attack.
Timeout called, the Magic.
T-shirt time. Let's get it, Magic fans. Boys, it's time for your 407 dance feed.
And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. Anthony in the post. Washington's there. Here's Suggs. Out to Anthony. The 3 ball. He can't get it to go. And Houston the other way now. Pass to Christopher. And it's blocked by Isaac.
Isaac using every bit of that 6'10" frame to send it back.
Second chance shot, and he hits it and gets hacked. A 3-point chance here if he can convert.
Soft interior D, and they've exploited it.
At the line for the Rockets. At the line.
A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Washington against Anthony. Pass to Okiki. Now here's Wagner. He's closely guarded. Isaac outside. Clock at 6. Three-pointer Anthony. It's hauled in by Marjanovic. The Rockets have gone 4 of 6 from the floor in this third quarter. Going inside. That shot off. And Orlando will come the other way. Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. First one falls for him. A big group substitution here for Orlando. Bowl, he's checked in for Wagner. Carter comes in for Isaac. Franz Wagner checked in for Suggs. And it's Fultz in for Anthony. Here's Christopher. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. And another miss by Houston. The Magic have gone only 1 for 6 here in the second half. Pass to Okiki. Fultz against Washington. Fultz can't get it to go.
Yeah, we're not used to seeing him get bottled up like that. Wow.
Oh, and a fast break for the Magic. And we've got 1:18 left in the third. Shoots from the right block. And the rebound goes to the Rockets. It's Tate on the wing. Out of bounds. Rockets ball as Houston keeps possession.
He had the right idea. Just couldn't come up with the swipe.
Yeah, the anticipation was there. The hustle was there. Very close to picking that one.
Washington outside. They set a pick. Pass to Christopher. Takes a 3. The Rockets again can't hit. Orlando has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Washington against Fultz. Now here's Carter. And it's slammed in by Carter.
It doesn't get any easier than that, guys. Carter Jr. gets the position he wants and goes to town.
Pass to Marjanovic. Good setup. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. Marjanovic got 8 points in the quarter. To the left side wing. Now Wagner. Carter inside. Off with the layup.
might be a good idea to run the clock. Hold it for the last shot.
It's all about patience right here. Patience and execution. Get a good look.
There's the triple. He can't hit that time. And so it's Houston ending the quarter up 10. Their key to consistency has been their dominance in the paint. They've been the more...
Please give a big round of applause.
And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist to the game.
You talk about painting a magnificent picture with that, Don. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
We call that putting it right in the pocket, and he knew what to do with it once it was there.
With 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store. We've got Bancaro. Wagner is out there with Markelle Fultz. Then it's Wendell Carter, and it's Bull in at the 5, roaming the paint. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Magic. And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Rockets.
I mean, they play some beautiful basketball all game. The passing has been impressive, and it's opened up things with their ball movement.
I also like how they've played in the painted area. They've made an effort to work on the inside and convert those chances.
Pass to Bull. Outside for Fultz. To the inside. Ooh, stolen by Smith. Second shot opportunity. Şengün passes to Smith. True on the 14-footer. And the Rockets lead by 10.
Just continuing to pile it on, refusing to let up.
That is the competitiveness he brings to the table. Every night you're going to get great effort from him.
Orlando calls timeout. And now we present our New Balance player of the game, Jalen Green.
With the way he shot the ball, he had to be the choice. His percentage was fantastic, and he's just done a great job of finding space and taking advantage of every inch the defense gives him.
This year was a gutsy performance from him in front of a tough crowd. The fans were on his back, and it never got to him. If anything, it motivated him more. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what Jamal Mosley was saying to the team. He was trying to ignite some fire, saying, "Where's the fight, you guys? You know we can compete with this team, but we're letting them run all over us. We've got to level up the aggressiveness." Back to you.
Good job there, Allie. Thanks. Well, the Magic shooting at 32% from the floor. Not good. Wagner outside. We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. Back to Fultz. Just 5 to shoot. Pass to Bancaro. Oh, a big finish with a one-handed jam.
Hey, kept it simple. No reason to get fancy right now, B.A.
Yeah, he's just looking to find shots and produce for his team. Oh, stolen by Fultz. And for some reason, he decided to foul there.
Yeah, B.A., that's an odd move. Maybe there's something else behind it. I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Down low. Boom! He jams it straight down.
Ooh, that's on the defense there. Ideal positioning for Franz Wagner to throw it down.
Green, the pass to Şengün. Here's Wagner. Smith with the rebound. Smith's got a rebound number 5 here tonight. Martin, the pass to Green. Ooh, can't throw it down with one hand. The Magic have gone 3 of 5 since this fourth quarter started. Into the lane. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. And coach doesn't like the call at all. He's opting to use his challenge. He wants the officials to look at the replay.
People were worried that this would slow the action down. The game. The NBA was smart to adopt this challenge policy in 2019.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong.
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
He misses the free throw. And he sinks the second. Here's Porter. Outside, Green. Driving inside, and it's hammered home by Green.
You know, he's flat fueling their success. Most of the offense has gone through him.
And it's hammered home by Green.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
At the end of the day, though, it's 2 points. Don't hang your heads. Let's get refocused and play with more patience. Well, as usual, this guy cooking on the offensive end. But right now, the other guys on his team have got to step forward.
Porter, the pass to Green. And here's Şengün. Up top, Fultz. He's guarded by Porter. Back to Wagner. From downtown, hits a three-pointer. And now it's just a 4-point Houston lead.
Don't you love that a young player like Franz Wagner so willing to deliver in the clutch? Wow.
The Magic have gotten 5 of their 7 shots to fall in this final quarter. Fultz can't get it to go. And the Rockets shooting at about 44% so far. Here's Porter. Oh, and there's the whistle. And no surprise here. At this stage of the game, they're going to use the coach's challenge. Make them take another look at the call.
People were worried that this would slow the action down. But with so many coaches, it's smart to adopt this challenge policy in 2019.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll back them up and make the refs take another look. And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
So the first one drops, and that puts him up 5. So he gets them both, and it's a 6-point ball game.
Well, we know this. Free throw shooting is such a mental aspect of the game. This guy keeps his composure and comes through.
The 3 from Banchero. It's rebounded by Şengün. The Rockets have gotten 3 of 7 attempts in this fourth quarter to fall. A nice shot by Smith.
Well, more and more you see big men working on the outside shot, and this guy has one of the better ones in the league.
To the paint. Here's Bull, and that one is stuffed right through.
What a terrific pass. Work the ball inside and create a good look for your teammate.
The Rockets have got 4 of 8 shots to drop here in this final quarter. Green, and it's hammered home by Green.
Outstanding move in the lane. Just enjoy that one at home, folks.
No doubt, with some huge elevation on the finish. Inside, here's Carter, and it's slammed in by Carter.
A reverse slam, that was sweet.
Ah, the finesse on full display. Smith left side. Here's the 3. Orlando grabs the miss.
Every moment counts here. They have got to get moving.
This is the very definition of desperation time. You've got to score every trip.
Pass to Porter. There's 25 seconds left in the game. Green. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. He drops the first one, and that stretches their lead to 8.
At the line for the...
Second one is good, getting both at the line. And it's a 9-point game here.
Well, what a performer this guy is. Game is on the line. He stands up and delivers.
Wagner, the pass to Fultz. Back to Wagner. Pass to Banchero. Outside Carter. Fultz with it. No good. And so it's Houston winning this one. It ends up being a fairly easy road win.
Those are so hard to come by. It's never easy.
The Houston Rockets making their way off the bus in anticipation of tonight's game. Here's the starting group for Houston. The post pairing forms Smith along with Şengün. Porter Jr. is the point with Green on the wing. And it's Martin in at the small forward position.
And at the offensive end, Cunningham is relentless. He will wear your defense out. Well, you look at the counting numbers for Cade Cunningham. He fills up a stat sheet. The key for him moving forward, though, efficiency.
Making it look effortless. Send this guy to the stripe, he's going to cash in more than not.
Now here's Porter. To the middle. And he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
Fantastic job moving the ball there by Porter Jr., understanding exactly what was available when his teammates were open.
Here's Ivy, pass to Duren. Nice ball movement by Detroit. Bogdanovich against Martin. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Three-pointer. Detroit keeping it alive. A new 14. Here's Duren. Persistence pays off as they finally hit a shot.
Yeah, coach's pet peeve there. No box out.
Those are free points you're giving away. You got to work harder on the glass.
Now, here's Şengün. Corner outside. It's deflected. Stewart with it. Now Smith defending. Here's Ivy. Kicks it out to Bogdanovich. He can't get it to go. So Houston will take it the other way. Here's Green. And it's Green slamming it down.
And one of Green's best assets, his leaping ability. He's a natural athlete, very explosive.
This is a dive. Kicks it out to Bogdanovich. Lets it go from deep. Here's Duren. And Duren slams it in.
When he's on the floor, offensive rebounding is always going to be a strength for them.
Greg, he keeps so many possessions alive, doesn't he?
And you know, those second chance opportunities can be game changers. He represents so much value to this team because of what he does.
Porter, no luck. For Detroit, they've gone 2 of 6 from the field.
Boy, this hurts to have to bring up, but I was there for the Rockets title-winning days back in '94 when I was with the Knicks. I saw Houston in the finals firsthand. And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Green. It's hauled in by Stewart. Back-to-back titles for the Rockets in the mid-90s. You were just talking about that. Greg, what sticks out to you about those teams?
First and foremost, the dream. Hakeem Olajuwon, he doesn't get his due at times, but the dream is one of the all-time greats. Olajuwon's defense really changed games.
Again, the Pistons good for 2.
On the perimeter and on the inside, too. Bogdanovich able to put points on the board.
And the wide open shot from Green. And the 3 ball is good. Green's got 5 now.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
And on that drive, Cunningham utilizing that athleticism, blitzing the defense the moment he sees an opening.
Now, here's Green. He's got 5. Porter passes to Martin. A 3-pointer off the mark. Pistons leading by 5. Here's Cunningham, and then Cunningham with the dunk.
And the challenge defensively is to find Cunningham at all 3 levels. He can beat you at the rim. He can beat you from 30 feet out and everything in between.
Watch out now. When this guy gets into a rhythm, it is something to behold.
Cunningham kicks to Bogdanovich. Now the pass to Ivy. The kick out to Cunningham. Offensive rebound.
hard work and soft hands. Guys, that's what made that play possible.
No simple offensive rebound there. Going for the tip in.
But that's the way to go if you've got good position.
There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. There's a good screen. Out to the right wing. Ivy passes to Cunningham. Ivy kicks to Cunningham. Here's Durant. And that does it for the first quarter. The Pistons on top. They're up by 7. And we'll be back in just a moment. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from Detroit?
Well, one way to generate more offense, pound the offensive glass. That was the difference in the first.
Oh, there's no doubt about it, guys. Without those second chance points, this game would have had a much different feel to it.
This is how the floor looks for the Rockets starting the second. Porter Jr. is the point with Green on the wing. The post pairing for him, Smith along with Şengün. And it's Martin in at the 3 spot.
Looking for a one-word descriptor for Jalen Green? The best one I come up with is exciting. The way he runs the floor and gives every play his all. This guy's just fun to watch.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable.
Oh, man. A gifted athlete with an explosive first step. Green is at his best when he attacks off the dribble.
Pass to Bogdanovich. You know, Greg, we know to win at the highest level, you need your star players to show up in the big games. With that in mind, what's the key?
You know, it's their will and their ability to fight. If you look at the great ones, even when things haven't gone their way, they continue to scratch and claw and do everything in their power to try and get the W.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, thank you very much. The Rockets are in a full rebuild, and they have a young roster which is taking its lumps. But Coach Stephen Silas says we very rarely give up. This team has a lot of fight, character, and grit, and we are learning. Kevin, it's a long process. It's worth doing.
Yep, no shortcuts, David, but the journey is the reward. They're building from the ground up. It's fun to watch. And we thank you for that story. Here's Cunningham. There's the 3. And Bogdanovich, the bucket on the assist by Cunningham. Bogdanovich has got the lead up to 9 now for Detroit. Outside Porter. They kick it out to Green. Back to Porter. Pass to Smith. And it's Smith finishing it off.
And way to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket guy still shaking.
Well, I tell you what, he loaded up as much power as he could behind that two-hander.
Oh, defending Cunningham, boy, a challenge. You have to pay extra attention. That's when you leave someone open.
Here's Şengün. And that one is stuffed right through.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg.
Well, I like the way he capped off that drive. The one-hand pull punch.
Rockets trail by 8. Porter dishes to Green. Second quarter of play with almost 3 minutes gone. Count the basket.
Well, we're seeing validation as to why Green went second overall in the draft. He's got a unique ability to score the ball.
Cunningham passes to Stewart. And the shot goes in. And the Pistons lead by 8.
And I've been impressed with the unselfishness, but also getting guys the ball where they can do something with it.
He is delivering a lot of room service dimes tonight. One sweet one after another.
Emphatic 2 points from Green.
Great to see him being aggressive and not settle for jumpers.
Now off the inbound. Here's Ivy. No good from outside. Got the defender off his feet with the pump fake, but couldn't knock it down. Smith kicks to Green. .129 left to play here in the half. Out to Smith. 4 on the shot clock. Can't throw it down with one hand. And so it's Bogdanovich who brings up the ball for the Pistons. Ivy. That ball. Nice feed that time from Bogdanovich. That's now 8 points for Jaden Ivey.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening. I tell you what, he is one guy you do not stand in the way of when he decides to attack the basket.
Cunningham outside. Jacks up a 3. It's rebounded by Houston. Şengün's got 4 rebounds in this game. Martin finds Smith. And that one's good. His second basket of 4, shooting 50%.
Man, can you always depend on him or what to lead you to the right place with that pass? Money.
Cunningham inside. Guarded by Porter. The kick out to Cunningham. Off target from outside. Rockets trail by 4. Here's Smith. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Rockets have hit all 4 of their chances so far in this one. The first free throw is good. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Detroit's gotten half their shots from three-point range to go down in the second quarter. 3 of 6 from downtown. And Bogdanovich throws it down.
And, you know, stretching out for that one, Bogdanovich showing a little elevation for a guy who typically stays close to the ground.
For 3, Smith. No good there.
How about the determination? Now that's what we call competing for a rebound.
And Stewart gets it to go.
Wow, what a pass there. He made that.
Thank you, David, for that interview. And we'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball. Happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. Well, guys, what can you say? Jalen Green, an impressive effort here today.
In that first half, he was a hot knife, and the defense was butter. Sliced right through them.
Well, you know what, guys? My question is this. Who's he going to posterize in this half? You know, we've already gotten a number of filthy dunks out of him.
We've got Alec Burks. James Wiseman's out there with Marvin Bagley. Then there's Hayes, and it's Diallo in at the 3 spot. They're the group for Dwayne Casey starting the second half. To the inside, and finished off by Bagley.
And how about the leaping ability of Bagley? He gets off the ground with ease to throw that one down.
Here's Washington. Here's Marjanovic. Count the bucket coming off a perfectly placed assist.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
About 1 minute played here in the second half. Hayes the pass to Wiseman. Pass to Diallo. Back to Wiseman. And the rejection by Marjanovic. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation. Rockets trail by 5. Washington with it. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. He's in the post. Washington's on him. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. Pistons have had 2 chances at the line already, making them both.
And at the line last season, about 78% as a team. Pretty solid numbers.
Hayes hits them both. Right around 1.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. Here's Christopher. Burks covering. Christopher the pass to Marjanovic. Detroit with the rebound. They've led by as much as 10. The pass to Wiseman. Wiseman sets a screen for Diallo. A slam dunk by Diallo.
Well, Wiseman's passing game is a work in progress, but he's smart enough to spot the wide open man there.
It's stolen by Marjanovic. It's stolen by Wiseman. Here's Diallo, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
Yeah, easy call.
Yeah, you can hear the smack all the way over here where we are.
The Pistons shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. No good on the second free throw. Wiseman kicks to Diallo. 5 to shoot. Down low, got a piece of it. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Rockets trail by 10. Here's Washington. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. And Marjanovic with the slam.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
Yeah, you know, when you're looking to close the gap, you need guys who will take it upon themselves to step up, take the initiative, and make something happen.
And it's Josh Christopher with the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
And now only one away from being in the penalty.
Yep, the next one puts them on the line, so they've got to be careful the rest of the way.
Burks the pass to Hayes, and Hayes throws it down.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Boy, picture-perfect teamwork that time, guys. One guy sacrificing for the other. That's how you succeed in this league.
And the foul on Alec Burks. That's his first foul. And the Pistons, entirely new group now out there. Outside, Martin. Here's Porter. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. That's on Jalen Duren.
Porter able to draw the whistle there because he's such a dynamic scorer and playmaker.
Good on both. And with Kevin Porter Jr. and Michael Porter Jr. and Otto Porter Jr. Guys, I'm sensing a pattern here.
It can even get a little confusing at times, but no relation that I'm aware of. They're just Porters, juniors, and quality NBA players.
Detroit leading by 11. Stewart with it. Now Green defending. Bogdanovic passes to Stewart. And the dunk by Stewart.
Nice look there from Bogdanovic, the shooter keeping an eye peeled and open for the open man.
Here's Green. Oh, that's blocked. Martin against Bogdanovic. Pass to Duren. Back to Bogdanovic. Pass to Stewart. Now Bogdanovic. Covered by Martin. Pulls up. High post. And too long on the shot.
Boy, he's got to be disappointed in the result there. I mean, the defender really didn't make any impact at all. He's doing his best to carry him, fellas, but he can only do so much. Things would be different for them if he was getting a little more help.
To the paint. Here's Bogdanovic. And Bogdanovic throws it down.
Boy, a major impact being made by Bogdanovic offensively. He's making it happen out there.
2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. And Green gets it to go.
Feeling it. No doubt about it. He's definitely feeling it right now. Shooting a terrific percentage from the field.
Bogdanovic looking around. Over Martin. Can't nail the jumper. And out of bounds. The Pistons will take it. You gotta love strong defense, especially when it comes in the form of harsh rejections. Wow.
You know, that's about as good a defensive play as you're going to see. Instant reaction to get a hand on the shot. Beautifully done.
And so it's the Detroit Pistons with a 10-point lead. Some breathing room heading into the break. Shooting the ball so well in this one.
Give a big round of applause.
In a moment now, as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Yeah, and with the accuracy to go along with that vision. I mean, he put the ball in the absolute perfect spot. That's how you orchestrate it.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth and final quarter. Fourth quarter on the court for the Rockets. And it looks like, yep, it's a coach's challenge on the personal foul. And triggers a replay review by the official.
And this is the time now
The previous play is under
to tell what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you...
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
Speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They have decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
Getting the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Hey guys, here's Stephen Silas's message for his team during the last break. He is not pleased, and he told them they have to make a push right now. He said, look, we got to make a move, or I've got to pull the plug. Pretty blunt stuff, Kevin. Back to you.
Thank you, David.
And cutting into the lead with the big one-hand throwdown.
That's how you get your team back into it.
That might indeed...
Can you believe that?
Turned up and turned out, throwing it down. Come on.
Passes it to Ivy. To the right side. Clock at 6. The Pistons need to get off a shot here. Stewart misses.
Well, stopping him is never easy to do, but the defense was strong there.
Smith, the pass to Porter. It's deflected. Now, here's Ivy. To the middle, and stolen by Şengün. And now running it up the court. Green pushing it all the way.
Nice to see such unselfish play from Green, putting the team ahead of himself.
Cunningham against Porter. Cunningham's shot is off. And so it's Porter bringing it up now for the Houston Rockets. They've only given up 1 point in the fourth quarter. Shooting foul as the... And yep, we thought we might see it. And the coach's challenge has been triggered on the personal foul call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review
Previous play is under
the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replay,
The ruling on the floor stands.
the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They have decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
First one falls for him. Both free throws good from Green. Here's Cunningham. Driving to the basket. And he drops in the layup off the glass. And the Pistons lead by 5.
And this is the beauty of Cunningham. He can score from anywhere on the floor. That length, obviously, a huge advantage.
Here's Porter, intercepted. Now Detroit moving it up. Here's Stewart, and the dunk by Stewart.
And that just may put the finishing touch on this one. Not at all a time to get sloppy with the ball.
Green kicks to Martin. Back to Green, beyond the arc. Rebound by the Pistons. Duran's got the glass covered here tonight. 11 boards for him. Martin against Bogdanovich. Now, here's Ivy. T right on him. Shot clock at 5. And here is Duran. Misses the J after tricking the D with the nifty pass fake. And here's Green outside. Duran pulls it in. Duran's got rebound number 12 now. Tenacity on the glass. Inside. Here's Bogdanovich. And it's going to be a goaltending call here, so they'll count the bucket.
Almost got there in time, but waited just a little too long.
Rockets trail by 9. Green with a screen for Porter. They kick it out to Green. Good, and a nice assist from Porter. Green's got 23.
Green, impressive range from deep. He knows how dangerous he can be from there.
Outside, Bogdanovich. We've got 1:28 left in the fourth quarter. Tried to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Rockets have gone 4 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the fourth. Here's Şengün, and there's a nice one-handed slam.
Good to see a player going all out when the game's this tight.
You know, G.A., he knows what his job is. Control the offensive glass.
You know, that time I thought he did it with authority. Tremendous putback at a time when they really need it.
Ivy passes the steal, and he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
You love how each side has risen to the challenge throughout this one.
Hey, defense is taking a back burner, secondary on the marquee, but who doesn't love a game like this? Let's go. I like offense.
To the inside. Here's Smith. The shot comes out, and the Pistons now going the other way. Here's Duran. Off target with his three.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
They get the rebound. Smith outside. A three ball. That one, no good. Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. Stewart kicks to Ivy. And there's the pass to Bogdanovich. From past the arc. The shot, no good. And so the Pistons take the win. It was a fantastic ball game, and they did a great job making sure.
see two teams with some of the best young talent in the NBA, Grant.
I mean, you said it best. I mean, these teams and their players, they have a lot of runway in front of them. So you get a glimpse of the league's future here. With the wealth of potential on both sides, these are teams that figure to be contenders for years to come.
I'll look at Orlando's opening lineup. We've got Markelle Fultz, Banchero out there with Wendell Carter. Then there's Wagner, and it's Bowl in at the center position, locking down the middle. And it's going to be a 24-second violation. They turn it over. Cunningham outside. Driving in, and it's flushed down. A nice jam.
Nice read by K. Sees an opening before anyone can react.
They set the pick. Pass to Bowl. Carter from outside. And Ivy pulls it down.
The defense got lucky there. That's one you expect him to drain.
Well, Grant, Ivy gets a lot of attention for his scoring, but he can also lock you down at the other end.
Oh, yes, he can, B.A. He's big, active, and athletic, too. A strong on-ball defender as well. He'll also jump passing lanes, causing deflections. He looks to flip turnovers into points.
And here are the Magic now, after the Pistons picking up a basket just moments ago. Boy, that foul looked intentional. Not exactly what you'd expect here.
Yeah, I know. It just doesn't make sense, given the situation. I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Now here's Cunningham. Here's Ivy. Picked by Stewart. Launches a three. Another shot. And finished off by Stewart.
Love the activity of Stewart, making himself useful on the offensive glass.
Outside Fultz. Carter, high post. Wagner outside for three. That shot, no good. And Detroit will go the other way with it. Cunningham passes to Bogdanovich. Down low. Fultz with it. Picked up by Cunningham. Pass to Banchero. The three is up. Duren with the rebound. The Pistons have gone 3 of 4. Off to a nice start. Here's Cunningham on the take and is blocked. Oh, there's the alley. Whistle blows. Yep, that's going to be a travel. And that shot was going nowhere thanks to that aggressive swat.
That'll put some fear into the shooters, and he made sure to do it early, too.
Here's the Pistons with the ball. And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. Duren, the shot's good on the assist by Cunningham.
The skill guard Cunningham has a fantastic feel for when his teammates are uncovered.
Fultz passes to Wagner. Outside for Fultz. Back to Wagner. And stolen by Cunningham. And up the court come the Pistons on the break. There's Bogdanovich with the three. Gets the three ball to go. Bogdanovich has got 5 points.
What a way to begin this game. Dominating at both ends of the floor.
They came in prepared, focused, and really jumped on the other team early.
Orlando calls timeout. First quarter of play, and we're about 3 minutes in. Well, I know you spent a lot of your career in Orlando. What are your favorite memories of that time?
None, B.A. You know I was hurt the entire time I was in Orlando. No, but in all seriousness, they were great people, great city, and it was fun to see young guys like Jameer Nelson and Dwight Howard get drafted and emerge as great players and leaders for their ball club.
Now here's Bogdanovich. 5 points in the game. Picked by Stewart. Pass to Duren. Three-pointer. The Pistons rebound. Now here's Bogdanovich. That one's off. He's 2 for 3 in the game.
I know that he has the ability and confidence to sink that shot. But better luck next time, maybe.
You know what another option is? Just give the ball up. Let someone else make a play.
Bogdanovich with a screen on Fultz. Driving to the basket. Here's Duren. Bull grabs the board. Outside Fultz. To the inside. Pass to Wagner. Oh, they need this! Detroit with a rebound. 50 seconds left now in the first quarter. And they go to the intentional foul.
Foul, Wagner. First personal foul. 15 seconds.
46 seconds left in the first quarter. Stewart. The shot misses. Nice D from Wagner. For Orlando, they've gone 0 for 6 from the floor. Shaky start. And that one is hammered home.
Finally, a make for this team. Hopefully it gives them a little confidence.
For whatever reason, they came in a little tight tonight. That should loosen them up.
Now here's Stewart. Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Bogdanovich from long range. And they'll get another chance. Great positioning on the putback.
They're not wasting any time putting their stamp on this game. What a start.
Play calling has been fantastic. They've been a step ahead of the defense since the opening tip.
Carter, good.
Wendell Carter honing down this shot, knocking down threes as a big.
It's stolen. And so it's the Detroit Pistons up by a healthy 8 points at the end of the period. Their defensive efforts have paid off effectively.
Give a big round of applause for your Pistons youth dance team.
And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. And guys, what's your take on the Pistons so far?
Well, I think it's pretty obvious they were well prepared defensively coming in.
Yes, what they do, they take away the things that teams like to do offensively, also keeping them out of sync.
It's Cunningham and Ivy at the 1 and the 2. Isaiah Stewart out there with Bojan Bogdanovic. And it's Duren in at the center position. That's the group for Detroit right now. Out of bounds, it'll be Pistons ball.
Offensively, Banchero is a difference maker, not just with the talent, but with his relentless approach.
Now a timeout called by Orlando. The Pistons shooting around 50% in the game so far. Pass to Stewart. Cunningham on the wing. Puts up a three. Oh, wow. Drew the contact, and that three almost went in. So he'll go to the line for 3 free throws. That's on Franz Wagner. Grant, you watch Banchero. He's got a rare mix of moves for a big man.
Yeah, B.A., the perfect combination of size, strength, and skill. Crosses up defenders well, spin moves, excellent body control, and he uses his body to shield the ball when he's driving through the lane.
Pass to Banchero. To the middle. And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
And what an aggressive move to the rim. He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now.
Boy, it's not hard to feel inspired after a teammate makes that kind of finish.
The problem is your opponent is making big plays as well. I'll be curious to see the response.
Bogdanovich from long range. Got a piece of it. Oh, deflected. Throws it up high. Pass to Stewart. Bogdanovich with it. Back to Stewart. Cunningham outside. Oh, he goes up high for the two-handed slam.
Powerful jam by Cunningham, letting everyone know he can get physical.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Bojan Bogdanovic. That's his first foul. Outside Fultz. Pass to Banchero. In the past, you'd see coaches use the fire and brimstone approach. We don't see that much anymore, Smitty.
No, times have changed. It's still okay to get emotional and do some hard coaching, but now you have to stay in control, or sometimes you will lose the players' respect.
There's Bogdanovich with the three. Here's Cunningham. Here's Duren. Outside Bogdanovich. Fires the three. The shot's good on the assist by Cunningham. Cunningham's got his 4th assist in this one.
Bogdanovich is most effective when his teammates are setting him up. And all he has to do is knock it down.
Orlando calls timeout. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Fultz into the lane. Wagner outside. Rebound Detroit. Stewart's got 4 rebounds in the game. And here's Duren for 3. No good there. And it's the Magic taking it the other way. To the paint. Oh, a great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and a nasty jam.
Flying in with the one-hand slam.
That right there was a statement finish. Outside Bogdanovich. Fires from deep. It's hauled in by the Magic.
Now you have to think with this Pistons squad that all eyes are on the future as opposed to the here and now. Young guys focused on reaching their potential. Yeah, you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested.
So where do you see the ceiling for this younger Pistons team as they continue to grow?
You know, B.A., it's always difficult to predict the limits of a team. But as long as they continue to steadily develop, they can become a unit with playoff potential.
Pass to Stewart. Here's Duren. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
And staring at a sizable deficit, the defense has to tighten up.
We've got 1:23 left in the first half.
Ooh, putting on a show for the fans. Going up with a graceful reverse.
Oh, that had a little extra sauce on it, Grant. And here's Duren for 3. No go there. He's 3 for 9 in this one. Here's Bull. He's watched by Cunningham. And Carroll.
That's the pass you want. Orchestrating the offense, creating for others.
Out left to the wing. 3-pointer Stewart. He can't get that one to fall. For Orlando, they've gone 4 for 6 here in the second. Up top, Fultz.
Hey, yo, right here.
40 seconds left to play in the first half of basketball. Can't cash it in from the high post. Pass to Bogdanovich. Here's Ivy from the arc. Offensive board. It's good on the putback.
What hustle on the glass. Bogdanovich doesn't give up. Have to appreciate the effort.
16 seconds left to play in the second quarter. And he makes a first. So he gets them both. Cunningham outside. Pass to Bogdanovich. He got it up. Oh, drew the foul and almost hit the three-point bucket. But he'll head to the line for 3.
Look at Bogdanovich getting physical. Works hard to get the shot off and the foul.
Good on the second one. And he makes all 3.
I'll tell you, he doesn't give points away. Excellent job from the line.
And that'll do it for the first half of play. The Pistons on top, up by 15. We've got more NBA basketball coming your way. And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. Tell you one guy who's been getting it done is Bojan Bogdanovich.
The numbers say it all. He spent the first half playing efficient ball.
And it's not like everything's been at the rim. There's been a number of jump shots along the way.
Here's who Jamal Mosley is starting the second half with. In the backcourt, it's Anthony and Suggs. Jonathan Isaac is out there with Wagner. And it's Okiki in at the 3.
Just great positioning to get the rebound, then get it back up.
Time called here. The Magic decide to talk it over. So it's Orlando now. 17-point game.
And this summer, the Magic raised some eyebrows. Widely expected to take Jabari Smith with the #1 overall pick. Right up until their selection, Paolo Banchero was announced. Rival teams impressed at how well they kept their secret. Good job, Orlando.
Watching Hayes, he keeps his eyes up, always looking for a better shot, either for himself or his teammates.
To the inside, pass to Okiki. Back to Isaac. It's not going to go for him. Some solid defense from Diallo. The Pistons have got 2 of 3 from the floor in this third quarter. And here's Bagley. Inside, here's Burks. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. That's on Mo Wagner.
He's a regular at the free throw line. Burks knows how to put the onus on the officials.
And so he hits both. A challenging stretch for Orlando here. Anthony outside. Pass to Okiki. And the foul on Marvin Bagley. That's his first foul of the game.
First personal foul. First team foul.
And we're about a minute and a half in the second half. On the wing, Suggs lets it go from deep. Gets the 3 to fall. Suggs has got his first 3 points of the game.
I mean, I guess they're willing to give him that shot. They may want to rethink that strategy, though.
The 3, Diallo. Rebounded by Suggs. The Magic shooting around 41%. Pass to Isaac. Here's Suggs, defended by Burks. And James Wiseman gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul of the game.
First personal foul. Team second.
And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. Out to Anthony. Back to Suggs. Shot clock at 5.
A quality defender. I like how Hayes uses his wingspan and quickness to pester shooters.
And he might not be the biggest guy on the court, but Cole Anthony is explosive, Greg.
He is. I mean, he surprises you with how much lift he gets. Fearless when he's going at the rim. He's caught a number of defenders off guard with that burst.
Anthony misses. Detroit has got nothing to fall from outside in this third quarter. Outside Burks. And again, the Pistons missing.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Down low, Wiseman with a steal. Burks passes to Bagley. Trying to go for a lob there. Excellent defense and anticipation to stop it. And he lobs it up top. And it's Wagner missing.
And gearing up for the alley-oop, just couldn't finish the play.
No, this is something you practice over and over again. I'm surprised they couldn't execute.
Burks against Anthony. To the paint. Isaac with the steal. A little under 3.5 minutes off the clock now in the third quarter.
And for Jalen Suggs, the shot is a work in progress still. His form is mostly fine, but execution and decision-making needs to improve.
And Suggs had a rough year shooting as a rookie, Grant.
He really did. I mean, played too fast at times. The shot will come as he slows his game down. Still, he has great upside, but must get his shot on track.
The Pistons have gotten only 2 of 7 shots to go in the third quarter. Pass to Burks. Now Hayes. For 3, Diallo. And no good. And if they're going to make a move, this is a good time to start.
And there's still plenty of time, but they definitely don't want to let this game get too far out of hand.
Wagner, and the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a three-point play. Well, the Pistons front office has said they want to have quality character veterans to help balance their roster, Smitty.
What they're doing, BA, they're building an identity. You need those veteran players to teach the young guys what it takes to be a pro.
Here's Wiseman. Another miss. Boy, they're in a funk right now. The Magic shooting just 38%. Their offense not where they want to be. Pass to Anthony. Here's Suggs. The three. And again, it's Orlando with a three.
You just can't afford to leave open shooters in this league. Everyone is practicing the three.
So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
First personal foul. Team second.
He's off on the first. And the Pistons will go for a different look here. Duren, he's checked in for Wiseman. Bogdanovich comes in for Diallo. Ivy's checked in for Burks. And Cade Cunningham subbed in for Hayes. Now the Magic with it. They're on a 10-1 run. Left side Fultz. To the inside. Wagner finds Carter. And Ivy pulls it down. Detroit shooting 36% for the game. Not great. Pass to Duren. Now Bagley. Cunningham outside. It's tipped. And so it's Detroit going into the break up 12. Their defense has forced a number of key turnovers, giving them a clear advantage on possessions. We'll be right back with you shortly. And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. And Orlando has possession. Down by 12. It's Cunningham and Ivy at the 1 and the 2. Duren out there with Isaiah Stewart. And it's Bogdanovich in at the small forward position. That's the group for Detroit right now. All right, well, a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Pistons.
Their activity has been at a constant level. Always around the ball. Quick hands causing a lot of steals.
And they've also been so active defensively, getting deflections, forcing turnovers, and scoring off of them.
To the middle. Here's Bowl. That one falls. Nice assist by Fultz.
They might be behind, but you can't blame him. He has been spectacular so far in this one.
And the foul called on Markelle Fultz. That's foul number 2 for him.
Second personal foul. First team foul.
And the Pistons with possession here. Their biggest lead of the game was 21. Banchero no good. Banchero's gone just 1 of 5 shooting from the floor. Pass to Stewart. We played just over a minute here in the 4th. Bogdanovich from long range. They get it back. Second shot opportunity. Cunningham up top. Here's Duren. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
And he's been an ideal teammate tonight. He's really creating plenty of looks with his passing.
There's been an emphasis on ball movement, and he's been a major catalyst.
Six to shoot. There's Bogdanovich with the 3. Orlando grabs the miss. And we're about 2 minutes into the 4th now. Pass to Bowl. Back to Wagner. Here's Banchero. Wagner outside. 3-pointer. And Fultz gets a 3.
This team looks to him to score the ball. They feel good when he's taking the shots.
Detroit has gone 1 for 3 in the fourth quarter from range.
And his teammates appreciate the unselfishness. Bogdanovich willing to get it to his open guys.
Now a timeout called by Orlando. And now let's present our New Balance player of the game, Cade Cunningham.
Can you say vintage? Wow, this was a vintage performance. I mean, so much of the game is about the 3-ball today, but his focus was going hard into the paint and doing damage from inside.
Boy, we witnessed something special from him, and this crowd will remember it. When a player raises his game to this level, it earns him a lot of new fans. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Hi, guys. Well, Jamal Mosley was just reviewing the plan with his team. He was not pleased with the team's focus, saying, quote, "We're being flat out reckless. We have to settle down and tighten things up. No more turnovers." Guys.
Okay, thanks, Allie. Cunningham finds Stewart. Here's Ivy. Beyond the arc. Sinks it from distance. Ivy's got 6 points in the quarter.
Really feels like they're in control. They've got a big lead with time dwindling.
Reason why they've tightened up the vice grip a little more each time up the floor. We'll see if they can close this one out.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
How often do we see this these days? Clubs answering each other from range.
Orlando's gone 2 of 3 from beyond the arc here in the fourth. Pass to Wagner. Oh, they get a hand on it. And stolen by Cunningham. And he caps off the break with a monster slam.
And the distance between the point totals for these teams tells the whole story. Just a fantastic effort, and you have to give it up for the Pistons.
Simply taking better care of the ball may have made all the difference.
Yeah, and then on the defensive end, they kept the pressure on and forced a number of miscues.
And when you look at the game, the one thing that helped fuel this team to victory was the efficiency for Cade Cunningham.
Active hands tonight. He may have gambled a bit, but sometimes you have to take chances to make plays, and he did that tonight.
Nice deflection there. Really trying to disrupt their offensive flow.
This is called an effort play. Terrific hustle at the defensive end.
And an intentional foul right there.
Second personal foul, 13 foul.
Magic on D. It's a 14-point game. Cunningham, left side. Bogdanovich on the wing. Ooh, the pump fake. Kept the D off balance, gave him room to work.
That's an inspired ball club. They fought hard, and during the most important moments, they made big plays.
Especially during this last run, which ultimately put the game away.
There's 37 seconds left in the final quarter. Pass to Ivy. Here we go. Here's Bull. And he goes in for the dunk.
What a two-way play. Just tremendous.
Yeah, the steal was slick. The slam topped it off.
Turning defense into offense. Every coach talks about it. Perfect example right there.
And here's Cunningham. And so it's Detroit easily grabbing this one. A clean win, and one where they clearly...